Hello grade 2s and welcome to this week's English lesson. This week we're going to be covering so many skills, so I want you to concentrate and listen very carefully. Before we read our story, let's look at some icky tricky words that we might find. Magic, beautiful or delightful in a way that seems removed from everyday life. Potion, a liquid with healing, magical or poisonous effects. Let's read the poem together. If I Was a Superhero by Sally Gray. The title of this poem is If I Was a Superhero, and the author of this poem is Sally Gray. Let's read. If I was a superhero, I'd definitely fly. Arms outstretched, racing birds in the sky. If I was a superhero, I'd have special powers, like extra strong legs for jumping over towers. If I was a superhero, I'd save all the oceans with my secret and magical cleaning up potions. If I was a superhero, I'd save all the trees and the mountains and rivers, the birds and the bees. If I was a superhero, I'd help all the poor, give them food and make them hungry no more. If I was a superhero, I'm sure you'll agree, the world would be better because of me. Wasn't that a lovely poem? Now go and answer the questions that you can find in your activity pack. Also, take note of all the rhyming words. Let's look at this week's sight words. Repeat after me. First, 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 first. Right, 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 right. Have, have, have. Your. Outside, 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 outside. You. Two. Let's look at this week's memory sentence. Remember to practice this sentence every day so that you will remember it. You have to write your news before you can go outside. Let's read it again. You have to write your news before you can go outside. One more time. You have to write your news before you can go outside. If I were to take away a few words, would you remember the order of this sentence? Let's try. You have to write your before you can go Do you remember the words? Right. This week for phonics, we will be looking at some flossy words. These words have two consonants next to each other. Let's watch a video made by Nessy to explain how these words work. Remember to practice them after you've watched the video, and you will find them in your activity pack.
Flossy words. When you hear one of these sounds at the end of a word, how do you know if it is spelled with one letter or two? Flossy words will help you. These short vowels are all on their own. They have no letter friends. They need two letters at the end. cliff, bell, fuss. They are flossy words. Flossy words have tickle power. Flossy words have a double letter. The double letters give the vowel tickle power. But these vowels already have a letter friend to look after them. They don't need extra protection. They only need one letter at the end. Shelf, meal, fans. Where the vowel has a letter friend, just use one letter at the end. Now that you know about flossy words, make sure you give short vowels some tickle power with a double letter.
This week we are going to learn a whole bunch of new things, and one of these things is antonyms. Everybody say it with me. Antonyms. Right. Antonyms is just a fancy way of saying opposites. So let's practice a few of these and see if you get it. Big. What is the opposite of big? That's right. Small. Well done. Short. What is the opposite of short? Tall. Well done. Night. What is the antonym of night? Day. Well done. Up. What is the opposite or the antonym of up? That's right. Down. Now that you know what an antonym or an opposite is, see if you can find a few of your own. But let's move on to synonyms. Synonyms is another long word, but it's pretty easy. Synonyms means that two words have the same meaning. So let's look at a few examples. Finish. What is another word that means the same as finish? End. Well done. Let's look at another one. Angry. What's a different way of saying angry? Mad. So the synonym of angry is mad. Begin. What's a different word that means the same as begin? Start. Well done. Let's look at one more. Correct. What would be a different word to say correct? Right. So, right is the synonym of correct because they mean the same thing. Don't forget to practice a few of these on your own.